Hi, good morning. This is Kathy from Atypical 60, and I am here this morning to share a cup of tea, Barry's. I love Barry's tea. And to talk about when I started wearing fake hair. I think that's important because even though I do wear wigs, it has been a gradual journey. And I would like to add a little bit of education before I continue on with additional wig reviews. As you can notice, I am wearing a wig and I do have a clip here, and it's really hard to see. I do have a bobby pin in the part. That is because this is a wig in training. And when I say a wig in training, this model is Storm. I will be reviewing her in a little while. I did purchase her from both sisterwigs.com and a local beauty supply store. I have 4 units of this wig. I think for the affordability, Storm is a great wig. It's a great everyday wig. She wears well, but let's get back to why I'm wearing wigs. Um, I started losing my hair about maybe in my early 40s. I've lost my hair because of a number of reasons. First, I have trick where I just pull and pull and pick and pick. That's caused irreversible damage. I've also been coloring my hair. I've been blonde, I've been red, I've been a brunette, I've been pitch black, almost blue. I think I've been every color out there. I've been blow drying my hair since I was 16 years old, and that's a lot of heat on your hair. I've also had my hair chemically straightened maybe 2 or 3 times. I mean, the stuff that I've done to my hair is totally abusive. So not only have I lost a lot of hair, but I've also damaged the hair that I have. What better way for me to look a little bit decent in public than to wear a wig? Now, let's flash back. When I first started losing my hair, and I did notice that there were spots in the back that were rather visible, my hair was thick enough that I was able to comb it over and put a little hairspray and everything was fine. But gradually I started losing more. So then I ended up buying Topics. Now, Topic is a great fiber product. The only thing is, it's a little messy, but hey, you know what? When it comes to looking good, it doesn't matter. So I used Topic for quite a while. I'd say maybe 3 or 4 years. In fact, I still use it. When I put my bio hair up, I still actually use Topic, but not as much. Then I started looking at options for fake hair. Now, before I started using toppers, I did go on to, I believe it was Vogue Wigs, and I did purchase 2 wigs that at the time I thought were great. The first wig is Scorpio, and that wig is by Revlon. It is a short bob with bangs. And when I first got my first wig, I thought it looked a little wiggy, and I was really intimidated about wearing it out in public. So basically, she just sat in the box for years and years. I wore her out to my sister's house once, and like everybody made fun of me. So I was like, you know what, screw this, I'm not wearing this again. Then I wore her to work where a lot of the girls really liked it, but I still felt uncomfortable. So I did more research and I went back to just using Topic. Now, fast forward to the second wig that I bought with my first wig purchase. The wig was Brie by Vivica Fox. So we had a little bit more of an improvement there, but it still looked a little wiggy. Although I did like the wig, the hair was very, very shiny. The luster didn't match my own type of coarse and wiry hair. So Brie ended up going back in the box, and that was basically it. Then over the years, I started researching more online, and I found a woman named June Penny. She is huge on toppers, and she's got a YouTube channel. I will try to remember to put her channel in the description box. And she's a riot. She's a New Yorker. So I was just like, oh my God, I found my kindred spirit in hair. Thanks to her, I ended up ordering toppers from Uniwigs. I also ordered a hair enhancer slash topper from Tony of Beverly. Both of these toppers were godsends at the time because the Uniwigs topper, I did order a yaki texture. I don't know if Uniwig still sells out that particular topper, but the yaki texture, I actually cried when I first put that topper on simply because I was like, oh my God, this is my hair. It gave my hair the thickness that I had originally. The topper was 5 inches by 5 inches, so it covered just where the hair loss was. I did have to apply it, I did have to put it on my head a little bit towards the back with some natural bio hair pull out towards the front, simply because most of my hair loss at the time was on the back of my crown. The Tony of Beverly topper was a little bit more of a mono topper, so you really couldn't get the feel of a natural part. But this topper I still wear when I want to give myself a really big, full, messy bun look. I have to say both Uniwigs and Tony of Beverly have perfect, perfect toppers for those women who are experiencing hair loss, but not enough to wear a full-blown wig. So time went on, and I actually had to start thinking about wearing a wig because at this point I started losing hair up here. I started losing more at the crown, and like it's devastating. I mean, come on. There's a certain amount of vanity that we all have, and we all want to look really good. So I started doing my research. And what I found that I would do, I would look online for certain wigs, and then I would take the name of that wig and I would Google reviews on blah, blah, blah wig. Now, with Storm, I saw her and I decided I need this wig. It's really, really pretty. So I Googled Storm review wigs. Storm is by Model Model. So I actually ended up Googling Model Storm wig reviews. I found 2 reviews. One review was by the Hearts and Cupcake, Brittney. The other review was by Natural Joy. Both of these young women are an encyclopedia of wig reviews. I will add links to their sites, or I mean, actually their YouTube channels at the end of this video. They're amazing. They are like professors of wigs. So I ended up buying Storm from Sister Wigs. I've also discovered a local beauty supply store near me in Norristown that also sells this wig. What you also need to know, what I didn't know when I started wearing wigs, was that you kind of need some ammunition to help you make the wig your own. So what you do need is one of these wig brushes. Now, if you notice on this wig brush, the bristles are rounded and they're looped. This is great for untangling a wig as it's going to do a gentle job. And I have to say, I have quite a few of these, and I'm so happy because Uniwigs sent me my most recent one when I received the Carrie wig. And I'm telling you, you can never have enough of these wigs. If you are a wig wearer, you should have one in every single purse. Another thing that you need is a rat tail comb with a very, very thin handle. This is great for trying to scope out a part. Now, in this wig, I am training the part. So what I did with her was when I got her, I just made the line where I wanted the part. And then, oh God, I'm really sorry that you can't see. I stuck a bobby pin where the part should be. Now, after this wig is trained a bit more, then I will take what you also need. You need a very thin brush, like an eyeliner brush, an angled brush, and you need powder. But you need powder that will match your scalp. This is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. All you need to do is tap the brush into the powder and then just go along where the part should be. Trust me, it works. And I will show you during another wig review. You also want either a wig cap or a wig. Hold on, Chippy's trying to eat his bed again. Hold on. No, 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 no. You can't do that. You can't do that. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So you need a wig cap, either in a light color like this to match your scalp. I do have additional wig caps, and the wig caps that I do have are darker. Hold on, I'll be back. He's doing it again. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, you can't do that. No, no, you need to stop. Mommy will be upset. Mommy will be with you after I finish this, okay, baby? Oh, they're like kids. Mm. So anyway, back to the wig cap. I also have dark wig caps. I don't wear wig caps a lot. I find them to be kind of uncomfortable. It's not unless a wig has a lot of open wefting that I actually will wear a dark wig cap. For the most part, I wear a velvet wig grip. These wig grips are great, and I found out about them through Natural Joy. I ordered this from Amazon. If you put this over your bio hair and then put the wig on, that wig ain't going nowhere. I'm serious. That wig is staying put. This is priceless. I really, really like this, especially if your head has a tendency to maybe get hot if you're wearing a wig. This is perfect. Another product is Got to Be Glued. I like the Ultra Glued. Some people like Gorilla Snot. I kind of don't. With this Got to Be Glued, especially with soft lace, you want to take just a little bit, squeeze a little bit out on your finger and apply it over to the top of your hairline and then put the wig on. It won't move. If you want that extra security, this is really good. What I like this for is to keep the part down so there's no line of demarcation. That's one of the issues that actually that's like the biggest issue that I have with wigs is that sometimes there's a line of demarcation when part meets forehead. I usually apply this and then apply powder over it, but sometimes during the day it fades a little. But my other defense on that is if you are too close to me and you can see that line of demarcation, then you're in my private space. So bye-bye, walk away from me, and just that's it. Because let's face it, people that you know really well know that you're wearing a wig. So what? Another item that I like to use is Murray's Edge Wax. I actually kind of like this better than Got to Be Glued. This really holds the edges down without really making the front of the wig really hard, because then you have to wash all that stuff off. So these are basically the essentials. Now, another thing that I want to stress is that some wigs, well, actually a lot of wigs that are longer will have a tendency to tangle, especially at the neck. And especially if you're wearing a very textured sweater or one of those big woolly scarves, because you're talking about synthetic fabric meeting a synthetic bunch of hair. And many of the wigs will tangle. That's why it's so important after each and every use with your wig, you have got to take this brush and brush all the tangles out. Most of the wigs are very, very, very strong, and they will not fall apart if you are a little rough when you're brushing them out, because trust me, at the end of the day, it's a lot easier to brush the tangles out than wait till the next morning when you're kind of stressed, pressed for time, and you need to brush the wig in the morning. No, between traffic and everything else and trying to get to where you're going on time, whether it's the doctor's office or whether it's church or whether it's to your job, you don't want to be messing around in the morning. I've done it. It's it's a pain in the neck. So you're better off taking care of your wig when you take it off. Now, that's about it for the essentials. I have to say, many of us lose our hair due to illness, due to many reasons. And you know what? There are some women that, as their hair ages, just doesn't look as good as it did when they were younger. So why not wear a wig? There should not be any stigma on wearing a wig. These wigs give me great hair days. They're the hair that I wanted to achieve but never had. And another thing is, I think that when you are looking for wigs, it's really, really important to look at wig reviews, because you want to keep to a wig that mimics your hair's natural texture. So it will look more natural and it won't appear to be as wiggy on you. And oh, before I go, I know this is long, but I can't help it. The other thing that I want to stress is if you're accepting of your hair loss, that is a beautiful thing, because there are a lot of companies out there that are very mumbo jumbo and they guarantee to grow your hair. And you know what? You're going to be spending a lot more money on these mumbo jumbo companies than you will ever spend on a wig. And it will take years and years and years to grow so much as a little peach fuzz. And you have to apply product every single day or every single night. Do you really want that? Because let's face it, I know that there are like medical sort of products like Rogaine and Biotin that really do help certain women with certain hair loss issues to grow hair. And that's a great thing. I mean, that's great. I'm not saying anything against that. But there are other companies out there that have aggressive sales pitches. Monat is one of them. I have actually gotten into very, very serious arguments on social media with some of their more aggressive and harassing and abusive salespeople. For those who want to try it, try it. But you better keep your ass away from me, because I'm not trying your product. I tried it. It didn't work, okay? So leave me alone. I'm happy with my hair loss. I'm happy buying wigs. And don't you dare take advantage of any vulnerable women. This is something that really bothers me. I'm telling you, sisters with hair loss from thinning, sisters from hair loss on anything, please do not let these companies take your money. Do not let them make false promises to you if you know that your hair is not going to grow back. Go online, research wigs, buy a wig, plop it on your hair in the morning, and you will feel and look a million times better. This is about you. It's not about those companies that pontificate that you're going to grow your hair, because chances are you're not, okay? You're not. And I know I get really passionate about this, but I've been targeted by these people, and they're absolutely horrible, horrible, horrible people. Kindness works. And if their salespeople were a little bit more kind and understanding, then I would be a little bit more kind and understanding in speaking about them, because I would actually possibly recommend them to somebody who does have hair loss, who knows their hair will grow back. But get nasty with me, I get my Irish up. So that is about that for now. And I am going to do an update on my beautiful Carrie wig from Wigs. And I'm going to be doing a couple of more wig reviews today. So enjoy your day. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you think I went a little bit off the deep end at the end of the video, it's okay. You can give me a thumbs down. I'm cool with that. I would ask you to subscribe to my channel. Um, that would be really nice. I would like that. And you can always read my blog at atypical60.com. So thank you, and I'll be back in a few. I love you. And trust me, I wouldn't get that passionate about hair loss products unless I didn't love you. Okay? So bye. Okay. Now let's end the show and I'll get to Chippy.